Hello, everyone. Monday stock market session was actually very good up to about noon. And then after noon, we got quite a bit of a sell off, taking us well off the highs of the day, which, man, that would have been awesome if we could have gone out there. Still, despite that, overall, we finished well above where we opened. SP 500, you can see volume was heavier than the session before, producing a pocket pivot point signal on the index. Overall, great day. As the S&P 500 goes ahead and hits new highs. Also hitting a new high today was the Nasdaq, up 0.69%. As you can see, volume's higher than the day before. Pocket pivot point signal. Closed above the open, which is good, but still we're well off the highs, but still overall very strong day. The Russell 2000 also very strong day, up 0.85%. It is closing above the 1172.40 level that was necessary to close above to take off my SRTY hedge. So SRTY is a full sell today. The rest of the hedge comes completely off, and we are now not short this market at all. That being said, though, there's still some proving that the Russell 2000 has to do along with the Dow Jones Industrial Average before everything is perfect. But still, things look good, especially in the oil arena. You have XOP today breaking out of a consolidation pattern as it's the recent highs on heavy volume. That also happened in OIH on heavy volume, so it looks like oil stocks want to go. Many oil stocks were in the scans today. Schlumberger was in there, CLR was in there. We got a long signal in EOG, so 2% of our account capital is going to EOG. It had earnings after the bell tonight, so it's actually gapping up. I believe the last I saw it was at 183. I still want it, so I will be going long EOG in the morning, despite the gap up. And then technically it's a buyable gap up. I don't think volume's there yet, but for me, it's buyable. Also have a long signal in BX, the Blackstone Group. It was in a couple of long scans that look for stocks either up a lot over the previous year and or higher price stocks, and BX was in both of those. Pocket pivot point signal the day before, basically a nice little precursor to today's breakout, but the breakout today of this high tight, I guess 3 week stroke pattern is definitely an actionable signal. 2% in both accounts. Also going to go ahead and put 1.5% in my risk account into KNDI. This stock has actually been mentioned by our chat room specialist since it was in the twos back in 2012. And even if I just go right here, you can see that it's up 327% since then. But this stock KNDI has been mentioned nonstop by our chat room intraday expert Paul, who is really good at what he does, and also our options expert, straddle expert. Hasn't been playing a whole lot of those lately, but I mean, he was on it back here in September as it started to break out over the 50-day moving average, the last even I remember, and that's a 200% gain. Since then, the only stock I think that can beat it by then is the ARWR missed long signal. So there is some action out there still. Lock is on watch. It technically, with a closing below 20-day moving average, might be a 25% sell signal. However, it's closing right near the lows of that intraday range, and the 50-day moving average is trailing behind it. So I'm going to wait for a close below 1935 before acting on that sell signal. DHT, I'm going to sell another 50%. Technically, with it closing below this level right here, it should be a full sell, closing below 751. However, the 50-day moving average is right there. It still is max extreme bop, so I'll give it just one more day just to see if it can, reverse that sell. If not, it's a full sell. Also, ICAD, 50% sell with a close below the 50-day moving average. Bop went back to green. The internal indicators look good. Time segment volume MACD. And it's still holding above the ultimate low of 1123. So it will only be a 50% sell. We'll get rid of the rest if it closes below 1123. Hopefully it can reverse and maybe give another long signal. We'll see. All right, everyone. Have a great Tuesday.